Well, good morning. I went down to Tri-Green yesterday and got my last piece. No more. Yeah, I got the crane leftovers off that International dozer. Yeah, right here. Up there. Way up there. This thing was a Traxxon swinging crane, a CT9, and that darn thing's heavy. Tractor grunted a lot harder than when it picked that farm all up and set it on my trailer. Anyhow, I guess I'm going to have to make little pieces out of it and get rid of it, because I don't need the thing, and I don't know who would. But I don't know whether I ought to save some of it or not. I know, yeah, right there is two nice worm drive winches, not terrible big. Years ago they were worth something, but with much hydraulics anymore I don't think anybody'd want them. And oh, here's a bearing thing there, and another in here. Let's see, get around here. Anyhow, over on this side's another one of them winches. And then there's a couple forward and reverse gearboxes. They run off chain drive on either end. Oh, I suppose if you kept one of them winches for something, you'd probably want to keep one of them reversing gearboxes to run it with. But maybe not. Anyhow, this darn thing is, oh, I could just leave it on and haul it down the way it is, but I'll probably get $100 more if I make little pieces out of it, so, and save a trip. So I might go ahead and whittle it down. This sheet metal here, that's Kiowani elevator parts they had down there in a pile, and a friend of mine bought it, and he took a couple pieces and he didn't want the rest of it, so he gave it to me. So I have to haul that in eventually. Here's something that might be handy. It's like a bale chute to run your hay bales down off the wagon into an elevator. I'll probably keep that for somebody. Alright, hey, the sun's coming out. Look here, we don't have any snow. Finally. We got lots of water, but no snow. Alright, that's enough of this. Alright, here's a couple things I bought down to Tri-Green the last time I was down there at the sale. I got that hose reel, made in USA. It don't leak and it winds up. Then I got for half the price of the cheapest Harbor Freight, and this is an American made one, so I suppose I done alright there. And I got them roller things and the cable and stuff for winches. Got that for $5, which I bought one of them here a while back for $35, but I needed another from old winch, so that's alright. But I got this press thing, and I don't know what it is. It's got this thing with a circle with all different size holes, and the handle goes up and down. It's got all different sizes of punches there for them holes. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it or what it's for, but I bought it because it looked different. Didn't pay that much for it, so. Well, anyhow, we'll figure it out. Anybody knows what it is, let me know. Alright, now here's something. I got the old co-op engine here. And it's got two mounting places back here on the back of the engine. And I want to put it on a motor stand so I can put it back together. These motor stands, you put these things in here and goes to the back of your engine, which one of these I had a B Alice engine on one time. Anyhow, there's no place to put 4 places to make it stand up there. And there's a couple of holes on the front. So I think I'm going to tear these two things apart and stick that long bar between the two of them and spread them out facing each other, sort of like that. And then take something like that and put it on each one of them. And a couple pieces like that to the pieces there and the pieces there, and hang it in the middle. Yeah, I think it'll work. And that little engine. And I suppose that would work pretty good on bigger engines too. So I'll get to work and get that done here. And we'll get this whole thing put back together. Because I think I'm going to have to work out here in the barn a day or two, because it's so wet and muddy out there in the field. I ain't going to get out there. Alright, that's what I'm doing now. Alright, that's enough.